He had it, Kobe had it, but there's a crazy psychologically, you can call it, psycho competitor that they're constantly in the search of recruiting their next enemy.
That was happening today.
It's like, life is boring if I don't have my next target. I'm almost, bad for myself if I don't have the next target, the next enemy. And if I choose it the right way, then I'm able to bring out a side of me I've never seen before.
Success is the only revenge. As you expand, they shrink into irrelevance. As you get louder, no one can hear them. You don't beat them, you cast a shadow so big, no one can see them to begin with.
And that's what it comes down to, like, what are you willing to sacrifice at the end of the day? People don't understand the level of sacrifice it's gonna take. And there's been moments where I realize that I compete because I wanna win. I love winning. I love being the best in the world. I've sat many times trying to find the balance of what I want within all this. If I was losing, I wouldn't be competing. I'm here to win.
It is hard. It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach. No matter who you are, there are bumps and hits and bruises along the way. And my advice is to prepare yourself, because success and achievement come from overcoming adversity. When the rest of the world says no to you, you say yes to yourself. You say yes. I can stop me.
You want to be a great player if you play every single day, 2-3 hours, every single day over the course of a year. How much better are you getting? Most kids will play maybe, an hour and a half.
2 days a week. It's not going to get it done.
You have to be obsessive. You have to be obsessive. You have to be addicted. You have to be disciplined. The key there is you. Everyone else is looking for other individuals to do stuff for you. Stop looking for help from everybody else. Okay? It starts and it ends with you. Your identity starts and ends with you.
Every day is an opportunity based on your choices on how you look at things, the choices you make every day. That is what you are in the mirror today.
From the captain to the cashier, there is more in you. Stay-at-home father, stay-at-home mother, lawyer, doctor, hygienist, author. I don't know who you are, where you're from, but there's more in you that becomes a part of who you are, that changes how you think, that changes how you move, that changes how you behave. If you could become an executor, if you could execute, I'm talking about learn it. I'm talking about put it deep within, not you hear it.
You have to realize that there's always work to do, and you want to be the hardest working person.
Now you see, go now. Do you see this? Like, and it's look like it's rejecting that low. Like it's doing all this rejection right here. What was that low? 29. That 6. Oh. That's the right low. I'm looking at the 4 hour low. That's not the weekly low. Yo. Watch your mouth. Hey, how you doing? Good evening.
Hey.
I gotta readjust gold. Cause gold look like gold definitely looks like it's about to. What about to do with it too?
Person in whatever you do, and you put yourself in position to be successful.
Muhammad Ali said, suffer now. Live the rest of your life a champion, because he knew that the training wasn't killing him. The training was making him. It was forging him in fire. I got to trust that nothing out there can stop who I am inside. You got to stand on your faith. You got to stand on your strength. You got to stand on who you are. I will rise again and I will push. I will be the victorious one. I will conquer. Listen to me, if you work for it, if you're willing to put in that sweat, that blood, and those tears, baby, I'm telling you, you can have what you want, be what you want, do what you want. Are you hearing me? Don't give up, don't give in. You hang in there, you hang in there, because if you quit right now, you ain't gonna never see it. You ain't gonna never get it, but if you hold on, baby, but if you hold on, everything you dreamed of, everything you envisioned, everything you worked for, it's coming. If you work hard, you can't have it. It ain't nothing you can't have. You deserve it. It ain't nothing you can't have if you're willing to work for it. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how much more can you take? What tried to kill you only made you stronger.
So what are you waiting for? You have greatness within you.
Everybody's great when they're not tired. This is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out.
It's where I think the real truth comes out, because I think there are a lot of people who are very talented who can make it there. There are very few people who can deal with the pressure and the stress that happens when we're there.
I feel I'm the best ever. It's not bragging or boasting. The proof is in the pudding.
In my mind, I'm always the best.
I am the greatest fighter of all time. And when I hit you with a hard right hand, you will fall.
You gotta win tomorrow. You gotta win right now. If you're passionate about what you're doing, keep going, keep believing, reach for the stars.
Everything is always impossible until someone does it.
I'm looking at gold right now, because gold, if gold retests this low right here and don't break the weekly low, then it's gonna buy back up. But we need the retest. We need it to retest the weekly low and not break it before it become a buy. It's been selling, but I don't take gold sales. I just gold reverse too quick. Yeah, gold be reversing too quick on a sell.
Morning.
Hey. But I'm waiting for it to I'm looking for it to retest that low, and if it don't break that low right here, that would be the buy on me.
This morning.
Who did that this morning?
It reversed it. It reversed for a sale.
Yeah, right here this morning, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see? but now it's selling right now. So if it retests the low and don't break, then it's gonna buy back up to like the midweek area. But a no break on like a 4 hour, if it is coming like through this price, your entry would be the weekly low area. You could take it like to the midweek or the mid-month area because that's where it's rejecting at right now. Looking like still wait for New York session. Like that first candle right here in London is where it started to reverse at for the sell.
A question.
Mm-hmm.
For the 8E, you was I heard in one of your videos you gotta to make a payment, to make a payout, you gotta
yeah, you gotta have it's 40% of, so you gotta trade for 3 days. You gotta do the 3 days of trading, and to get the payout, it can't be no more than 40% of the overall of your overall balance of your overall profit for the 3 days. So whatever your profit is for the 3 days, no one day can be more than 40% of that overall profit.
You trade with real money, or you just use EA?
I use both. But because with EA, it don't have, the minimum trading days is 3 days to get the payout, but you can basically trade for the whole week. If you got a whole week of trading with EA, you could do 3 days of trading, and then it's no more than your overall balance, 40% of your overall balance. So whatever the balance is of 3 days, whatever your balance is after 3 days, you would multiply that by 0.40%, 0.40. That's what 40% is on a calculator. As long as no one trading day is more than the 40%, then you're eligible for a payout. So that's for when you trade in EA, you have to set target goals. So if you're trading, you're setting if you're doing 200 a day, then your overall 40% of your overall balance is not going to be more than 200 a day. So if you like doing consistent profits, or you can't just have like one big day and then like 2 small days afterwards. That's why they're doing it. They don't want you to have one big trading day and then one small day and another smaller day. It got to be like your wins have to be consecutive wins, like not consecutive wins, but like within the same range. It's not like one big giant one and then no 2 small ones, or one where it's no profit and one where it's a loss. It got to be one profit, another profit, another profit, and it can't be significantly lower than the other profit.
Trade with some real money. That's confusing.
It is. But for a liquid is good for a broker with live money. FX Sway is another one. For a live broker. You don't know anybody now?
Liquid.
I use liquid. With liquid, you know you're gonna get your payout. You know you're gonna get your money. They not on MT4, but if you look for MT4 broker, CoinX is on MT4 and MT5. If you want a live broker.
Yo, you got an onion, bro?
I'm getting
Pepper, an onion? You ain't frying nothing? Come on, I can't cook you.
Okay, the goal right around 6 o'clock. I'll be looking forward to and down some more. As long as it don't right now, it's just doing this.
The store won't close by the time you're done anyway.
It's not.
Yeah, but I need an onion and a pepper. You don't got shit that goes.
And now the 30 did exactly what I was saying, though. It did not come back up and break that level. Remember what I was saying? That it's not gonna come back up. It's not gonna break this before resell. And neither day, and the Monday nor Tuesday did it break. It only wick the midweek. This is a wick and broke. See how this is a doji followed by a flat. This is the pattern that you when you're looking for entry. Doji
reverse.
This is the reversal candle right here. This is the reversal candle. And you can see it happening on the lower time frame first, but you've seen the reversal happening. This is on the 30-minute. I'm gonna show you on the 15-minute where the reversal was happening next. Right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is the pattern you want to see. It's right here. Doji, flat. Doji, flat. The doji is the reversal, and you want to wait to a flat afterwards. Doji, flat. Because it rejected and dropped. And a new 4-hour candle came out, so it's still selling. We still got selling momentum. And Trump is live now. It just seemed like it says something about him calling for, let me take a look. He's live right now. Or from the media response or something. Yeah, he live right now. That's probably why the market is still dropping.
So you trade at 9, right?
In the morning. Yeah, I look for my entries. I start looking for my entries right around on the 30. I start looking for my entries around 10 o'clock is when I'm looking to enter the market. On the NAS, it's the 10 o'clock candle. That's the first 4-hour candle in New York session. So that's when I'm looking to enter. As you can see, NAS did the same thing. It literally made the same exact pattern as the US 30, doji, and flat and broke under the midweek. The doji started right in the midweek area. But that's why I was saying to take the sell from anyway. That if you was going to take the sell, you would want to take the sell from the midweek resistance area.
Did you take that trade?
I did not. I missed this trade right here. I missed the trades today. Wasn't feeling well. This is the like you'll see this. I mean, it's happening on a 4-hour, but when even though it's at 10 o'clock, you want to come down to a lower time frame so you can see the pattern happening on a lower time frame and happening in real time.
Yo, how long? How much longer?
So you want to see it happening on a lower time frame like this. I am lower than that. The 30-minute doji flat, doji flat. On the 30-minute, you would have entered right after this, after you seen this doji. So this is 10 o'clock on NAS, the 10 a.m. candle. This would have been 10:30. You would have been entering in at 11 o'clock. You see? For NAS. So for NAS, we all look. I'm still looking for another sell position. On GJ. This was from Monday. And this played out.
Open this door.
Monday.
Open this door. Open the door.
Okay, so so 9 a.m. would be the entry time. EJ is selling too. It look like it's rejecting. It made a new low. Okay. 5722. So when it makes a new low or new high during a week, you just adjust the low or the high for the week. Okay? I mean, your midweek level is going to change. Made a new high. Let's see what order block is having. So. We're going into a daily buy order block right now. This right here would tell you when you come to your left of the order block. So you will look over here to your left to see the strength of the order block right here, like to see the volume of buy orders that came out of this order block. So when I'm saying the strength of the order block, you come over to the left of where the order block started to see the volume of orders that came out of here. And what you're looking for is you want to be looking for an engulfing candle out of this order block. Not immediate. It don't have to be immediately like soon as the order block started, but like within the first few candles, you want to see like engulfing that came out of here. That will determine if it's how the amount of volume that came out of this order block. And looking, it looks like some heavy buy orders came out of here. So it's probably going to be buying back up. It's going to be buying back up soon, because this is not the first time it was a buy in this area either. This is another buy order block right here. Like this buy order block wouldn't have been that strong of an order block because it's not like, it's like small candles. That's why the sell was able to just break this order block, because if you can see, it's a bunch of small candles that came out of it, as opposed to over here where you have these strong candles coming up like this, these engulfings coming out of here. These are engulfing, or what you would consider investment candles that came out of here. Here we got small buy orders coming out of this one. That's why the sell was able to break that. A sell was able to happen and break this order block, because the volume, that the strength of this order block wasn't that strong. And now we're coming into a daily order block. So it might reverse, being that it's selling right now. If it retests and rejects this right here, or like wicks below it, then we might be looking at a buy. We're looking at a potential buy entry. But this trend right here is a strong, heavy sell trend out of the order block, but it hasn't broke. It made a new low. So if it continues to, if it breaks this like a candle closed below, then the sell is continuing. And if it does continue to sell, it can sell to the end of this order block. Like if you was looking to take this out, because this is still showing sell momentum. I would still wait for it to pull up some before I enter though. So looking for an entry, you would draw your trend line on a higher time frame on a daily, so you're following the daily trend. And your trend line to cover only like the corners like this of your candle. And you can actually take it from this candle, because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So it should look like that, like this little coming out like that. And when you come down to the 4-hour, it doesn't have to touch a trend line though. It just has to pull back up towards your trend line or wick your trend line. It doesn't have to it doesn't always touch a trend line. You want it pulling up in the direction of your trend line. That's your entry. So if it pulls back up in a direction towards your trend line and don't break it, this is not a break. A break would be like a whole candle coming above your trend line. But if it's pulling back up towards your trend line, like these would have been entries because these is pulling back up in the direction of the trend line and not breaking it. So you want it to pull back up in the direction of your trend line, and as long as it don't break a break, not wick, but break a whole candle above, then it's still going to be selling. So as long as it's under this trend line, you good for the sells. So you can take right here. It doesn't break that trend. Yeah, the order block. And you can come all the way into the order block, like can be CP1 and CP2 would be in the order block. And TP1 would be the weekly low. TP2 would be within this order block. Because it's still selling, that would be in alignment with the trend that is going. The DJ. The US 30. You want to take the trend line, of course, the past 5 days. Let it pull back up towards your trend line before you enter in for a sell tomorrow. But the 30 has not made a new low yet. It broke 4 buy order blocks right now. All buy order blocks. It's been broke right here right there. I'm gonna look more on the 30. That's for where it's headed to. The sell. I wouldn't take it past that weekly low just yet. If the sell does continue, I wouldn't take it past that weekly low.
I'm afraid that whatever happened with China tonight with Trump, I'm afraid that 30 might not pull back and that sucker just start completely selling.
Like it's gonna fall off.
So I wanna go in for a trade, but I know it's really not the right time to do so.
Don't force the trade. So the 30 is if you don't feel comfortable entering, then don't.
So can you give me the money?
If-
So I get the pepper? Because I get the pepper because go back and you can be able to get the
But the 30 is still selling. No. But it hasn't broke this weekly low. Not yesterday. Not today. Oh, no. It does sell. This would be for where it's selling from. I wouldn't take it past the weekly low because if it retests this and buy back up, you're doing some wacky shit right now with 30. Hmm. This is not.
What did I miss?
I had the same question. Mark it up, Star. Mark it up.
she's
I got a question. Hello? What's going on? She better can't hear me. Hello?
The ground beef already done. The ground beef is done sitting cold on the stove.
Yeah.
Is this the same thing as like the Robin Hood?
No.
Okay.
No. You mean Bitcoin or period, like the trading platform? This is TradingView. Do you have TradingView app?
I just heard they got S&P 500 on there and stuff. That's why I was like, I thought that was the same thing.
No, this is Trading View. So Trading View is like where you will mark up your charts at so that you can see your entries to what broker on a broker that you want to use. So I use Trading View to mark up the charts, and then I'll go
Brother,
to the broker. But
brother, if you don't have Trading View, you are behind the times. Paper route says you behind the times if you don't have Trading View. You better get you some Trading View, because that's how paper route read the charts. You heard?
No, I got Trading.
Okay, but like if you taking calls and stuff inside of Robinhood though, you can mark your chart here to take those entries for Robinhood if you was using Robinhood. You can still take the entries based off of what you're seeing on here. If it rejects this weekly low right here, this thing is gonna bob. It just looked like this is trying to retest Bitcoin. If this order block look weak, no. That's the only thing. That order block look weak. This 4-hour order block, like it's not a lot of buy value, and that's like small buys that came out of there. So for Bitcoin, I'll be posting Bitcoins in the morning. I'm not gonna do this right there. This buy one right here. This one look weak. It's not too much. It's not like heavy buy volume coming out of there. It's like a weak order block, meaning like it could break it and keep going. So right now we're looking at GJ again for the sell to continue, and I'm looking for gold to buy. Oh, fuck up. That's unclear. This is unclear price action. What gold is doing right now is still unclear price action. It's wicking like that. That's unclear. When you see all of this, this is all unclear price action. But it's also not out of session. So. But GJ is for sale. And US 30 and Nas, I'm gonna be posting in the morning. And Bitcoin too. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this session. I'm gonna be posting this call, and within like the next hour, I'll be posting a call. Anybody got any questions before I close out? All right.
Said something about Nas and Dirty, something posted in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post the Nas and the 30 like around 8 o'clock in the morning.
What that mean? Like I don't get it.
I'm gonna call out the trade in the morning because I don't like right here. I don't see a clear setup, so I'm not gonna tell y'all a setup that I don't see.
Oh, all right.
That's why I'm saying like it's no clear setup right now. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna wait till the morning for the Nas and the 30 because you can't. I don't see no clear setup.
I appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that. So it's gonna be a live session, or you just gonna put it in the inbox?
I'm gonna just put it in the inbox. So be looking for that in the morning.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end it. Let's get this money. Be looking for them calls in the morning.
That's a bet.
All right.